Hi, it's Jess, and me and Lauren are going to teach you everything that is either cheap to buy for your American Girl dolls or easy to make. No, we did not make up all these ideas. So if you say, "Hey, you got that from me," we're not trying to be mean and steal it. We're just trying to show everything in one video so that they won't have to go and search for this stuff on different videos. So it's not like we're trying to be mean about it. So there might be other videos that I made that are about some stuff that you've already seen, but you'll just have to hang in there. So enjoy the show. So first is, instead of buying an American Girl doll bed, I just made this bed, well, with my dad, and we just took some door outliner, like when you have a door like this stuff. This is a closet door because we're using my closet as in my house, so that's what we just used. It's supposed to be for the outside of a door, but it fits perfectly for the side of a bed. Very pretty. And then this is just wood that we cut, and then that's I don't know what you call that, but that's like little stuff that we put under it. And if we take these, it turns into a bunk bed with Lexi's bed. I mean, Jess's bed. Her real name's Jess, but we call it Lexi because we thought her name was Lexi, but her real name's Jess. I'm used to calling her Lexi. So, yeah. Why my bed doesn't have any things on the bottom, because it's supposed to be a bunk bed. Okay, so that's number one. Number two is this clock. And what you do is you just print it off the computer. Or you could probably make one out of paper just by folding it. And you just fold it. And I taped it to make sure it stays. So it's a cute clock. And next is, you probably already saw it near the clock, is this little game. Sometimes you can win this game at carnivals, but it might be a little bit small for the average human, so it fits perfectly for the doll, and they can play it. And so I just keep that on top. Another thing, number three, is you use a little bedside table near your bed. I highly recommend that. And this has a miniature paper airplane, and it fits perfectly for the dolls. I haven't put it together yet. And a lot of this stuff I won at carnivals. This is a miniature little magnifying glass, a pencil, which is a toothpick, and you just color the sides pink, and then put a little gray around it, and then gray or black at the top. And for real paper, you just take paper and you cut it, and you can add a hole puncher to add holes, but I don't have a hole puncher right now. So right now Lauren is writing a story called Maddie. It's about a girl named Maddie. To make newspapers, you just take newspaper and you fold it, and you add the tape. And that one's actually comics, and this one's actual newspaper. And then they have some more comics and newspapers. And they also have miniature crossword puzzle, which fits perfectly in their hand too. And has everything in it. It's not literally just crossword puzzle, it has tic-tac-toe and everything. And so like I said, I highly recommend you putting a bunch of stuff in here, because a bunch of stuff can fit. So I'm going to put everything back in. So now I'm done. And then you put the lid on top. And I put the clock right there. Since it has a little button, the clock doesn't have that much space. And then I just slide that on the side. And I bring the ball and I put the ball in one of the squares. And another thing, number 4, would be, this is a small Bible I got from school for free. You can get this probably anywhere. I don't use it, so I just gave it to my doll for a little book, and I set it down there. And you can also get miniature magazines. Bag, I have some magazines. It's one of those bags you get at Subway for your little kids' meals. I used to get those. Not anymore though. And I had this when I was really little. And you can find magazines that are a lot smaller than the average magazines. And it fits it all, instead of like being as tall as it all, because some magazines are as tall as your doll. And we got some more magazines in there, and books. And the American Girl Pets cost a lot of money. So this dog is just a little average dog that looks kind of like a real dog. I might have a more realistic one. I don't really care for that because it doesn't really look like a real one. I just ignore it, but minus that, it looks pretty real. Then I use the ones that are really small and look really fake. Sometimes have tags on them. I use that for the dolls, little toys, stuffed animals. And I just set them on the bed. See, that one obviously isn't real. And neither is that. I got that from a friend. And so yeah, you can just set those on the bed and they'll look really cute. And then you could just, for your dog, find some stuff. Like over here, I have a bone for the dog. It came with a different dog a long time ago that it used to have a magnet, but I just face it this way and it looks like a perfect bone for the dog. Also suggest you have a purse for your doll, like I have one. And now Jess is going to tell you what's in her purse, and she's going to tell you stuff about her room. Jess! What, huh? Oh, hi. So, I'm supposed to tell you about my room. So, this is my room. First thing I'm going to tell you is about the bed. This is the part that was supposed to be the top of the bunk bed, so it doesn't have anything. And I'm more of a, oopsies, teen pet lover. About that later. Anyways, this is an outfit that is not mine or from my little. I have to say these tights are, but I have some leggings that are red too, but I just didn't want to wear them. And so, it has the same jacket, so we can like twin jackets. So what I'm trying to tell you about this outfit is you can get outfits that are size newborn for your dolls. Might be a little bit big, and make sure they don't have the thing on the bottom where babies have, and it kind of covers their bottom, because unless you act like your doll's a little baby, then I wouldn't use it. And so, yeah, I think they fit, and you might want to wash them once. Might be big, like this is a little bit big, but it's fine. And so yeah, I recommend that too. And they have our generation dolls too, and they have clothes that are not as expensive too. And so you can use each doll personality, different covers. Like Lauren's is obviously blue, mine's pink because I love fashion. And so they have this pink pillow, kind of pink, but yeah, and the pink bedspread. And they have the white and pink stuffed animal, so it kind of all matches on the bed. So that's what I suggest you do, if you can, obviously. And then I got this at the Dollar Tree. It's really small, and it fits perfectly on my bedstand. So it's like a miniature one. Actually, I just got this today. And so it's really small, like I said. And this is my purse, and it came with a different outfit, and I'll show you what you can make inside your purse. I have my identity card. You could call it your driver's license, anything. And it has my name, a picture of me, and some things about me. Then I have an award that I won. Middle School President Award. It's a high award. This is some money. If you hear any background noises, I'm sorry because, well, I shut the door, but you can still hear noise. I also have a little card. Please come to my birthday party. You are a good friend from Lauren. So you can have all that stuff in your purse. And I also have some food. I'll teach you how to make that. This I have other stuff in my kitchen, but this is just a little snack for my purse. And I only have one, well, two kind of, but they are stuck together. And I have the others in the kitchen. And I'll show you how to make those, but they're pretty easy. And Lauren has the same stuff that I have in my purse, but it says Lauren in it. And her food is Chips Ahoy, the little chocolate chips. And so I really do like the smell club. So I just opened up the tin can, and the tin can matches my me too. Like Lauren's is kind of hers. And these are some historical stuff, since my character and American Girl, since I'm Girl of the Year, is adventurous. I say that I found this stuff while I was exploring. Found this stuff too. And these are mini nail polishes. I know I saw a video about some other, like 10 ideas, and it's nail polish. Honestly, I did not, I already got this, and then I saw the video. But I have two, pink and purple. And then this is like those paints that are in a box. It comes with two paintbrushes, a long and a small. It says paint, and it has red and orange and blue and green. And it's just cardboard, and I put paper on it, and I colored it orange on the sides and on the back, and I just covered it with tape, clear tape. And these are those little ones that you get when you have like a painting, and it comes with the painting. It comes with really small ones, small paints. I use some of them. And then I took the paintbrush and I cut the end. It wasn't the easiest thing to cut. It took a while. But, yeah. I've been doing crafts a lot lately, so some of the stuff I might have already made a video, and some of it I might not have. And, like I said, not all original ideas. So, I'm just kind of adding everything. And this is a poster of a horse, because I love horses. And this wasn't my idea, but you might have the same idea, but I just may not have seen a video or anything. And if you look there, it kind of gives you a hint of what it is. It was a calendar, a big calendar, and it used to have, you know how calendars have the page, like a picture, then they have the date under it. Well, I just cut all the dates under it, and I chose one that I liked, and I put it like that, like a poster. Kind of confusing, but it's just the top of one piece of a calendar. I think that was day February. Anyways, this is a violin that my friend gave me for Christmas, and it didn't come with music sheets because she bought one for herself, and it only came with one music sheet for both things. And she said, well, do you mind if I keep it? And I'm like, sure, why not? You're the one that got me it anyways. So I just made my own sheets. So it's really nice. And I just keep that there. And this I got from a different stuffed animal, but it fits perfectly for this cat. This cat is not a American Girl cat either. So it's just like the dog. I recommend that you have little fake rugs. Like this was supposed to be a pumpkin that is supposed to sew. I'm not a good sewer, so it turned out to be a rug. And this is a rug too. And to make a TV, I just took a picture. You might not be able to see that. But I just took a picture. And I had this little thing that my dad has in the shops, and he let me have two of them. And that's what I use for room dividers. And I put the picture there. Like I said, you might not be able to see it because it's really dark. Well, it's not dark for real, but you can see perfectly fine, but the video. And this is just let me pull that out. Just a little chair, I guess. I don't know what, honestly, it's like a small chair that I got when I was really young, and it turns into a stool. I don't turn it into a stool anymore. Keep it as a chair, and I scoot it back down. And it fits perfectly. So I just use a lot of stuff that I had when I was young. And this, go to the Dollar Tree. You'll find a dollar gumball machine that actually works. If you look, there's a gumball in there. And I got, this actually was $2 altogether, and I got some miniature gumballs. But to be honest, this gumball machine itself is $1. And so, yeah. And then this is the hamster cage. This I got from someone else. And it's just a little box that can open. And I kind of turned it around like that. And then I put a piece of paper on and I glued it and I colored. Well, I colored before I glued it. And then I took little specks. I colored the paper and then I cut it up in specks. So it looks like that little, looks like that stuff. I don't know what you call it. My ugly hamster. It's that little packaging. And I wrapped it up in paper. Like I said, kind of ugly. And that's just a log. You might not be able to see it, but it looks a lot better than what it looks in the camera. And that's a wheel. That's a chair for the hamster. And that's his bed. The chair looks like a wheelchair, but the camera's. I'm doing this off my phone that I share with my brother. So, well, he's gonna get a phone, but yeah. So, it's not the best camera. If you want a flower in your room, you can use a solar flower. And it fits perfectly. If you go to ballet or dance or anything, you can use a bun holder. This kind of fell apart because I've had it for a long time. And it doesn't have that little strings inside of it. It fits as a perfect hat. I normally put it on low one because Jess's hair is dark, so you can't really see it as well. And then you have this fish tank I got from Little Fishes when I was really young. It looks like a fish tank, and it has little water sounds you can turn on. And this is actually a horse trailer upside down. It's supposed to go like that, and it opens up, and it feels like it has a little water. You can't really see, but it has water and like a horse path. And the horses used to stay in there, but this is now my dresser. Or the clothes goes. You can't really see. And then this is Build-A-Bear hanger, which I just put American Girl doll clothes on. And I kind of hang them up at the top because these have holes in them. Well, the top of the little bucket thing, like the top of the shed back has holes in it. And so it fits. Suitcase, I got this idea from someone else, but I kind of added on to it. She just put duct tape on the places to hold the little ribbon. But yeah, and it has this. It has wheels, so it's good stuff in it. And that just tucks behind all the clothes, which you can't see. And this is jackets. And now I'm going to teach you how to make the food. So I just store all my food in little containers like this. This is a hamburger from a kitchen I used to have when I was little. Use a lot of stuff you have when you were little, because for some reason they fit your dolls. And so it's like perfect size food for the dolls. And for this, I made a lot of these. You just take magazine, like articles in the newspaper of like, oh, chips 99% off. Cut the chip picture that they have on it, and you put cardboard behind it. Pop-Tarts, cheese puffs, and water. And then the stuff that they have in their purse, which I kind of showed you. And I already made a video of how to make these, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did. And so you just take paper and you fold it around, and then it'll have two places on the top and bottom that have nothing. You put paper on the top and the bottom, and you just color it, and you put the straw. And this I got from a mini Betty Crocker, but I got it from the same thing that I got the hamburger from. It's just from a little cooking set that I had when I was young. And same with all this food. Cooking set. And you get these boxes. And this is a box that I have too. This is fancy food goes in the box, like spicy peppers from an Italian restaurant. And food from an Italian restaurant. I just took this off the internet too when I folded it, and it fits it all. It's a little bit small, but it works. So then you just put that there. And I just made the table. I have not put a video on it yet. I might. So if you like watch this 2 years later after I film this, then you'll be like, yeah, she has a video of it, but I might. I don't know. And so this is kind of hard to show you what it's made out of because it's duct taped. What I did was I took a cardboard and I put one cardboard there and one cardboard there. I did not fold the cardboard. And then I glued it together. Didn't really stick, so I took duct tape. And this is Jess's. And Lauren's is her favorite color, so they each have their own. And then this is like the little, not toilet paper, but you can use toilet paper. I ran out of this stuff. So you can use toilet paper rolls. Not all the stuff that are in the middle. I honestly don't know what you call them. I forgot. You know, like sometimes right when you need the wood, you don't know it. Anyways, I got this from off of my Froggy stuff. It's a little, you take this off the back of a calendar, and I put duct tape behind it, and it fits perfectly. That was actually 2 years ago. Because I never had a calendar for 2013. In this, I have a cheese factory near where I live, so I just took some sample spoons from the cheese factory. I didn't lick them or anything. I just put them in my pocket, and I just use them for my dolls because they fit perfectly. Like that. Fit perfectly in their mouth. Right now they're having like a breakfast lunch, kind of. Like lunch item, breakfast item. And then that can be printed off a computer. I don't know, but I didn't get it printed off a computer. I got it with the kitchen set. And this is a Monster High locker. A Monster High box. And I covered it with little wrapping stuff, and I put duct tape around it to make it extra strong. And I added a shelf, a lot of books, a sharpener. And this is one not from American Girl, but I got it from the toy store, which it's like $20 instead of $50 one from American Girl. And it's actually the same size. It has a lock too. And it has a mirror. And this is a little miniature book that you can have. And I know this is kind of a house tour, because it kind of is, but I'm trying to just show you stuff you can get for less money. And this table I made, I just layered 2 pieces of cardboard together. It's hard to show you, but I just have a top and a bottom. I'll probably make a video about how to make it. That'll same what. Anyways, you can also get a miniature Christmas tree. It's in this room that's really dark. And you can get mini presents. Sorry, the Christmas tree is kind of in storage right now. The miniature one. I have a big one from my house though. And so yeah, you can have a bunch of presents like this I got for Christmas. I had a ring in it, but I just use it as a Christmas present. These are just little names of comics in newspaper, and I just put tape around them, and they fit for there. If you have any questions, leave it in comments. That's just a stool, and under there I just keep their storage. And you can put money in their purse too, but I suggest you make it fake. Please don't be offended by us using some of your ideas. Please comment, rate, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Ew.